Former President Donald Trump back on the campaign trail for the first time in more than 2 weeks, this time focusing on baseless accusations against President Biden. Meanwhile, the president and his campaign firing back. ABC's accusations has more.
For the first time in over 2 weeks, former President Trump back on the campaign trail in the critical swing states of Michigan and Wisconsin. Trump's campaign schedule has been light, complicated by his legal issues. But now he's back on and focusing on what he's now calling migrant crime. Trump promising to launch the largest deportation operation, ramping up his attacks against President Biden, accusing him of unleashing a bloodbath at the border.
Joe Biden's border bloodbath. Remember, they used the name bloodbath. I was talking about something entirely different, but this is a border bloodbath. Ends the day I take the oath of office. It ends.
President Biden continuing to ramp up his attacks against Trump, highlighting their stark differences on key issues he feels are the cornerstones of democracy, including Trump's stance on abortion. The Biden campaign celebrating a court ruling that will add an abortion rights measure to the November ballot in Florida. And on Wednesday, during a White House event focusing on health care, Biden taking a few swipes at his predecessor and slamming Republicans for wanting to terminate the Affordable Care Act.
They want to terminate the Affordable Care Act. I love it. Terminate. As my predecessor says, kicking millions of Americans off their health insurance. Kamala and I are protecting and expanding the Affordable Health Care Act, known as Obamacare, which I might add is still a big deal.
Now, during the White House event, President Biden repeated his call for the $2,000 out-of-pocket cap on prescription drugs to be applied to all Americans. Accusations, ABC News, Washington.